Are you moving to Ashburn, Virginia, or anywhere else in Northern Virginia, and you've thought about buying a new construction home? Well, guess what? In this video, I'm gonna give you my 4 pros and 4 cons of buying a new construction home here in Ashburn, Virginia. And make sure you stay to the end, because I'm gonna give you a bonus tip that can potentially save you thousands of dollars, and we're getting at it right now. Boom! Hey everybody, it's David, your favorite realtor. It's another beautiful day right here in Northern Virginia. And if it's your first time here on my channel, please smash that subscribe button, because every single week I'm releasing videos all about living, working, playing, and thriving right here in Northern Virginia. Because of all these YouTube videos that I've been making about living in Northern Virginia, I'm getting calls, texts, emails almost every single day from folks just like you who are moving to or relocating to Northern Virginia, and I absolutely love it. So if you ever think about moving to the area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, even send me that handwritten note. Whatever you gotta do to get a hold of me, I got your back when you're moving to Northern Virginia. New construction homes. So over the years, I've helped so many clients build and purchase new construction homes here in Northern Virginia. And just like with anything else in life, there's gonna be a lot of great pros, and there's gonna be some cons as well, and even some things you may not even know about. So let's start off the video right with the pros. And the first pro on my list of buying a new construction home, that's gonna be the wow factor. So obviously with a new construction home, you're getting a brand new home, built exactly the way you want it. It's gonna be stunning, never lived in, that fresh home smell. And when you have that first get together, all your friends and family, they're gonna be shocked at how amazing it is, because new construction homes are gonna really, like I said, have that wow factor. And that's one of the biggest pros of getting a new construction is it is clean, it is new, it's like that new car smell. There's nothing better. So that's why it makes my list of pros of buying a new construction home. Now for the second pro of buying a new construction home is modern floor plans. There's gonna be a huge difference between a house built in 2020 compared to a house built in 1985, and you can absolutely tell it. You'll see, the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, they'll kind of more flow together with the open concepts. You can see a lot of large, islands in the kitchen. I've seen them go up to like 16 feet. That is huge. You can have rooftop terraces, great basements with full bars and man caves. So you're gonna get a lot of cool modern layouts that you're not gonna get so much with homes that are built, 70s, 80s, or even the 90s. Now for the third pro on my list, that's gonna be less maintenance and repairs. Now this is huge. This will absolutely save you some money, at least with unexpected expenses. With everything being brand new in a new construction house, you're not gonna have to worry about replacing the HVAC or the water heater or the windows or the roof, at least initially. And even if one of those items was to break down, most likely it's gonna be covered with the builder's home warranty, at least for the first 2 to 5 years, so which is huge. In fact, it is more likely that you'll end up selling your house before you have to replace the HVAC system. HVAC system lasts about 15 years. High chance you're gonna sell that, move on to another place. But this is huge with the savings. Me personally, I bought my condo here in Ashburn about a year and a half ago. And within 12 months of buying that, I had to replace the HVAC system. Now it's $7,000 out of my pocket. And that's $7 grand. That is something you're not gonna have to worry about initially with buying a new construction home, which is why I think it's one of the biggest pros of buying a new construction home. Now for my fourth pro of buying a new construction home is customization. There are so many things that you can customize to make the house exactly the way you like. Do you want a 2,000 square foot house or a 3,000 square foot house? Do you want to, add that rooftop terrace? Do you want to add the wet bar in the basement? Do you want to? You get to choose your flooring. You can choose your granite countertops. You can choose your different appliances. What kind of cabinets do you want? Do you want to pay extra for the bay window? You get to choose your lots, which is huge, because when you're buying a resale property, you only can buy what's on the market. So you can love the house, but not like that location. And guess what? You can't change it. But with new construction, a lot of communities, you can pick which lot you want. Maybe you want one less neighbor if you're buying a townhouse, for example. So many things you can customize. The elevation, the look of the house. So that's one of the biggest pros of buying a new construction is customize it to exactly the way you want. If you're getting any value out of this video, please do me a favor, smash that like button, please subscribe. It helps me with the YouTube algorithm, so that way I can keep creating awesome videos all for you, all about living right here in Northern Virginia. Now for the cons of buying a new construction home, and first on my list is it is going to be extremely expensive. Now with new construction homes, you're absolutely gonna pay top dollar. You're gonna pay a premium. Actually, just like buying a new car off the lot, you're paying a premium because you're getting the latest tech. It's brand new, no one's ever been in it. It's all yours. You get to customize it to exactly the way you want, but that comes with a price. Another thing with the price, you're gonna pay a lot for the builder upgrades. So you'll see a lot of times they'll advertise online, you know, $499 or $399 for a townhouse, for example. Well, guess what? When you go to the builder site, that's the bare bones minimum price, and that's with zero upgrades, just the builder grade upgrades. You're gonna wanna, you know, customize it, add the nicer floors or a nicer granite, things like that. So now that $499,000 townhouse that was advertised, it's gonna end up costing you $525,000, $550,000, because they do charge a lot of money for those upgrades. So keep that in mind. You get paid top dollar for new construction, but you get so much out of it. Now for my second con of buying a new construction home is little room for negotiations. At least here in Northern Virginia, most new construction communities, there's a line at the door, super high demand. So that gives all the leverage to the builders. So in most cases, you're not gonna take any price off the top. However, I've seen a lot of builders will do this. If you use their preferred lender, they may give you incentives like maybe $10,000 or $15,000 towards options, or $10,000 to $15,000 towards your closing cost. However, you're gonna want to check the fine print, because a lot of times the builder's lender, they'll charge junk fees or charge you a higher interest rate to help offset those, you know, credits that they're giving back to you. But at the end of the day, it still may end up being a great deal, and you know, we gotta take whatever we can get. So little room for negotiations, but you get so much out of it, as I talked earlier about buying a new construction home. So you gotta take the good with the bad. Now for my third con of buying a new construction home is the timing. Now a lot of times, at least in my experience, it can take anywhere from 4 months all the way up to a year for your home to be ready for you to move in. So the timing can be very tricky, and expect delays. I've had so many times where the home's supposed to be ready in March, for example, and it's not ready to June. Because there's a lot of work that comes into building a new construction home, especially when they're in a larger community. They're not just building your home, they're building a lot of other homes. So expect delays. That can be frustrating at times, and especially trying to time it right. If you have a house to sell before you move into the new construction home, you just don't really know when to list your house for sale, or what if you sell it too early? You may potentially have to double move or move in with a family member for a few months until your new construction home is ready. So that can be a big con, is just trying to time everything perfectly. Now for my fourth con of buying a new construction home is the builder contract. So the builders, they actually create their own sales contract, which is gonna be completely different from a traditional resale, sales contract that us realtors work with. And the biggest con of that is it heavily favors the builder, gives you as a consumer very few ways to break it. Now, how can that be a con? Well, guess what? You usually leave a big deposit when you're buying a new construction home. And let's say you change your mind, your circumstances change. Guess what? You have very little ways to get out of the contract without losing your huge deposit. I've heard horror stories in the past where buyers with new construction, they've lost up to $80,000 because they didn't want the house anymore, but they had no way to get out of the contract. So they end up losing their deposit. I don't know about you, I don't want to lose $80,000. I've also seen in the past lawyers getting involved between the consumer and the builder fighting for that deposit. It can get ugly. So that's one kind of huge negative, is the builder contract. And if you're gonna buy new construction, especially here in Ashburn or Northern Virginia, make sure you got a rock star realtor like myself who can help guide you through the process, go through the contract, make sure you're protected as much as possible. And guess what? The best part is it's 100% free for you to bring your own realtor along. The builder will pay your realtor, so it is an absolute no-brainer. And if it's me, I got your back. Now, as promised, I'm gonna give you a bonus tip that can potentially save you thousands of dollars when you're buying a new construction home. If you see a community is out there, it's kind of new, and you've thought about buying, jump on it ASAP, because the new construction communities, they'll keep increasing the prices every 30, 60 days or so. So I'll give you an example. I helped a client buy a new construction condo here in Ashburn, Virginia, Loudoun Valley to be exact, back in January or February. We went under contract, beautiful condo, $499,000. Great price point because it's like 2,500 square feet, rooftop terrace, beautiful. So he was locked in, ended up closing September, so about 7 months later. closed at $499. Well, guess what? By the time he had closed on this property in September, that same unit in the same community was now selling for $560,000. Now, had my client had waited to, let's say, March or April or May to pull the trigger, it would have cost him $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. So if you see a community you love, get in there early. That'll save you a ton of money. And I don't know about you, I love saving money. I love my clients saving money even more. If you want to learn more about living in Northern Virginia, check out these videos right here. You're going to love them. They're great resources. And if you got any value out of this video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, please subscribe. And like I said, if you're gonna move to the area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. You know I got your back, and I'll see you on the next video.